How are you navigating this coronavirus stuff, and what's on your plate going forward?
Well, I've been guest starring on stuff. I was almost simultaneously on four series at once at one point a few months ago, which I enjoyed very much because all the things I had done all came out at the same time. And I must say, what seems to tickle people, and I don't mind it at all, is to have me play mostly damaged or damaging people, either because there's some folk memory of me playing someone who was so, healthy and optimistic, or just because I do it well, or whatever it is. And with the COVID thing, I'm just taking it really seriously. And fortunately, I have I was talking about this with a really close friend the other day. I've always been kind of a hermit. Carol Burnett said to me years ago, we were spending some time together on a break, and she said, "You're one of those people you're an introvert that does a pretty convincing imitation of an extrovert." And I said, "How did you figure that out?" And she said, "Because I'm the same." Mm-hmm. So as a true introvert who does a fair imitation of an extrovert, I don't mind being left to my own devices. And it's a blessing, because a lot of people are suffering because they don't know where the karaoke is and where the drunkenness is and where the fun right. is and I don't do that anyway. My idea of a really special time is just to take a staycation, an endless staycation with my close ones. So I'm fine. Good. I for workouts, I meet my trainer in the park, and all the little kids are playing with their families around us, and I enjoy it. I don't want to go back to the gym now. I enjoy that so much. So, for an introvert, it's not too bad.
It's good.
I do worry about all these kids going back to school and whatever, but for myself, I'm weathering it. How are you doing with it?
It was great. I was working from home for a couple months. That was great. Because I'm kind of the same way where if I don't have to go out, I won't.
Yeah, there are people like us out there, and maybe it will make other people like that, because if you can't go out, you don't go out. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I do construction, so I was considered essential, so I haven't missed a day of work. But like I said, me and my mom, we've been training for this since we were born. So give me a good series on TV to watch and some snacks, and I'm great.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We have to, there's two choices. You can be hermetic and live to tell the tale, live to tell your grandchildren, or you can go out and sing in somebody's face, and you can, I don't even want to finish that sentence, but.
Oh, believe me, I've said worse. So
the thing is, we all say worse, but one tries. That's another thing that's changed radically about me. I used to say absolutely anything that came into my head. Oh my God, when I look back at some of those interviews, and now I think you don't have to say everything that comes into your head. It can stop right there. It is stop right there. Like right there.
Will
there's a kind of a
Will has that, but it's last minute. It's last minute, very last step. Will has that, but sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I thought when I was younger, wouldn't it be entertaining if somebody doing an interview just let it all hang out? And I did, but it didn't. It was like eating Reese's peanut butter cups. If you eat 100 of them, you're still no better off than when you ate one. So I just don't do it anymore.